Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the happy hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining me. Hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciated. Glad you're joining me on the Wednesday card. Definitely looking to get into it. We only got a small NHL slate, only 3 games rolling. Plenty of college basketball and even some NBA action rolling here on the Wednesday slate. Hey, not too bad. Kicked off the day with a little bit of Mississippi Valley rolling. The plus 22.5 to start the day 1-0. So can't complain there at all. Yesterday hit the best bet of the day with the NHL and the San Jose Sharks. Whew, Vancouver. I don't know if it's going to get any worse or get any better. I don't know. I think it's going to get any worse. If you're here for the Canuck dance, definitely not happening. I don't know how many more Canuck dances we're going to see this year. They're definitely tanking, that's for sure. So, yeah. I'm here to see if that guy won his bet. Yes, I think he did. I think it went to overtime, and I think he was able to pull out a win. I bet you sweated his way to the win there in that one. Did the guy yesterday. We'll see if he shows up here today. Said he would. But yes, exactly, Kelly. We'll see if he shows up here with his bet. Congratulations. I'm quite sure he hit it, but as I said, he went to overtime, and then he hit his bet. So, talk about sweating out that bet. Nothing like sweating out in overtime to win it. But hey, you got the win. Congratulations on the hit. Whoops. Whoops. And easily, see, it went to overtime. It could have easily flipped the other way, as we said. So it definitely could have totally went the other way in that one. What else do we have on Tuesday? Tuesday was the crazy events. The Suns burnt some people's parlays. Definitely didn't get the job done there against Brooklyn. 4-point game. The Clippers handled business with the Jazz. Nuggets got another cover. We see plenty of depth there on the Jazz once they get or the Nuggets there at all getting the cover. Detroit got the win, didn't get the cover, and then the Bucks, man, they just don't have enough. And look at the 76ers squad when they healthy and rolling, they look pretty good. I'm telling you, the 76ers looked real good yesterday. Well. Let's see how they do against a better team. It was a Giannis. Without Giannis, the big difference there in that one. The Bucks just didn't have enough to keep up with 76ers there. But hey, it's Tuesday, so let's head on to the Tuesday slate of things. Let's kick it off. Where are we going to kick it off? Let's kick it off with the NBA. Shake things up a little bit. We'll change it up. We got, how many do I got on the 9 on the card? So we'll kick it off. Lakers, Cavs. We got the Bulls in to take on the Pacers. We got the Knicks, second half of a back-to-back, taking on the Raptors here in this one. You got Orlando in to take on the Heat. That thing hasn't moved a whole lot all day. I've been sitting at 3.5 there in that one. I'm telling you, it's the Sharps are over here on the Magic and everybody else on the Heat. So, see what happens in that one. It's just one of those road dog things. It's off of a loss where you jump onto a road dog. There's a system play. People have been doing that for years. You jump on the road dog after a big blowout loss. So the Magic after a loss, if you jump on them as a road dog. Road dog spot, it's just a system play, and it's been pretty good. Not crazy good. You're not whooping it, but it's definitely you're winning more than you're losing side of things with the Magic there if you're just looking at that one, but not a game I'm looking to invest in. For me, Bulls -2. What? Not betting the Bulls as a favorite. Nope. Give me the Pacers there at home in that matchup. Both teams middle and about around the middle. Pacers 5-5. Last 10 games. Bulls 6-4. We have seen the resurgence of the Bulls. They're getting healthy, right? So playing some good basketball, connecting some wins together. They did lose last time to the Lakers. Lakers just had just a little touch more to end that 4-game winning streak, but winners of 5 of the last 7 is this Bulls squad. And the Pacers, well, didn't get the job done, just didn't have enough against this Atlanta squad or run and gun. But I think here against the Bulls, think an over might not be a bad play, but I think the Pacers come and play. The line's telling you all you need to know it too. What have we seen? Two meetings earlier this season, and both won by the Pacers. Pacers have won 5 of the last 6 meetings head to head, and as I said, including the 2 already this year. What else do we like in this early spot of the NBA? Knicks second half of the back-to-back. Now you're getting 4.5 there. They have beat the Raptors, I believe, in 10 straight, rolling along. So it's like, ooh. At 4, I would have to get on the Raptors there in that one for sure. Not my favorite spot in this game. Lakers, as I said, playing the Cavs. I'm going to take LeBron over his points. He loves to come to Cleveland and have himself a good game. So let's see what that's sitting at here for everybody. I think I'll put that bet in as we look at it. Here we go. Let me dig it up. But LeBron over his points. I think he has himself a good game. His return to Cleveland. As I said, hey, he likes playing these matchups in Cleveland. So let's see what we get here on LeBron. Points over for LeBron. I'm looking at 23.5 here is what I'm looking at. Those places, he got 24 last game out against the Bulls. I think he can get better than that. So I'm going to do it 23.5. LeBron over his points there in that one. And there he is. See, he did come back. Hey, good job. I haven't got onto the college basketball yet. Don't like that one, Mr. Weskers. Definitely don't like that one. And Michigan did not cover. We were on Nebraska. Nebraska got the cover for us there yesterday. But hey, let's finish up this NBA action we got. We got a few more in the night slate to get to. We've got, speaking of those Hawks, taking on the Celtics, down to 5 there in that one. The Celtics are laying 232. Total-wise, Charlotte in to take on Memphis. Minnesota in to take on Dallas. Dallas getting 5.5 there as the home dog. Warriors in to take on the Jazz. Jazz getting 8.5 there versus the Warriors. Spurs in the Houston take on the Rockets. Just going here. You know what? I think the Spurs there in that one. Give me the Spurs on the money line. I think they can come into Houston and grab themselves a win in that one. And what's probably going to be a pretty good matchup. Both teams winners of 6 of their last 10 games head to head. We've seen a couple of meetings already this season split. So I guess this is the decider, as they say. Spurs won the earlier one at home, 121-110 in that one. Rockets won back about a week ago, 8 days ago or so, 111-106 as a 4.5-point favorite, down to 3 here in most places. Yeah, definitely. Give me the Spurs in this one. Another one I like here in this late night block. I'll go with the Jazz here at home. We know what the Jazz do. Sure, they didn't get the cover against the Clippers last night, but on the back-to-back, let me have a look here. Look up one little thing. See how this Jazz squad is on the back-to-back. Looking up a number for you. See if the Jazz fare well on the back-to-back. I think they do. Yeah, see, 4-1 straight up are this Jazz squad on the back-to-back at home. 4-1 against the number. 4-1 of the overs, so over might not be a bad play as well. 5-2 in all their back-to-backs this season. And this Warriors squad, for me, it's as a favorite out on the road, 5-9 straight up. 4-10 against this number. You betcha, you betcha. Give me the Utah Jazz plus the points there in that NBA matchup. All right. Let's head on over to some college basketball. Somebody's jumping the gun. Congratulations on hitting your bet, but we're heading on over to college basketball now, and I am in agreement with you in that first slot. I'm going to split this up. I'm going to just start from the beginning, and we'll work our way down. in the college basketball spot of things. Doodle-doodle-doo. Let's open some things up. There we go. I see talking about that Baylor spot in that chat is Adrian. And, I like Baylor plus the 4 there in that one. A lot of money coming in on Cincinnati. And I think this is one of those spots that Baylor can get a cover. They can keep it close. I think they have a good shot to get the outright there in that matchup. Another one I'm looking at, I agree. Weird line there for Tennessee. 13-6. Georgia at home has been pretty good. They only have one loss. Tennessee out on the road, 1-3. I think maybe that's why that number's a -1. Let me look at something though. I was looking at that earlier. It's probably not a game that I'm rushing to make a bet on. Is the Tennessee game? As I said, weird line. I would lean to Tennessee. They are the better squad. Just don't overthink it. It's like 1 point. They're trying to bait you one way or the other, but it's definitely not my favorite game. I'll root for you there, Adrian, on that one. I like it over. I think we see some offense as well. Georgia line's flipped all over. So, yeah. I agree. Tennessee in a bounce back spot. Everybody's looking at them 1-3 on the road. I think it's a good spot for Tennessee. I think they have some mismatches and some matchups there they can dominate. Let's see what else we got here. I like Bucknell here coming into Lafayette. You're getting 4.5 here with Bucknell. The Leopards, they're -4.5. I don't want to be laying 4.5 with this squad. 3-5 ATS wise at home in their games. I like this Bucknell squad. I think with you're getting over a possession. I think they can keep it within a possession if they don't win that one outright. Another one I'm looking at here is give me Jacksonville State here plus the 4.5 here in this one. Not trusting this FIU spot. I think Jacksonville State comes to play in this one. Both teams with 10 wins. As I said, sometimes don't let that ATS numbers fool you. Another spot I'm looking at here. I'm in agreement. I like this Mississippi State spot. We know LSU hasn't been good. 6-5 coin flip number at best, and we've seen Cowbell travel 2-2 on the road. I think this is a good spot for them to bounce back. And, it's a good number getting 7.5. Good number there on Mississippi State. Another one I like here. Give me Texas plus the 7. I see in that one. You look at Texas as a dog. They've been pretty good and out on the road. 3-1 ATS wise. Hold on. I'm going to move on over here. Come on back. I'll change things up. Let's go with Texas here tonight. Plus 7 against Auburn. The Auburn at home in their conference games hasn't been good so far. Not been good at all. 1-2 ATS wise. So I'll take Texas coming into Auburn to get the cover in that matchup. Another one I'm looking at here as we move along the slate. I don't want to lay 6 with Seton Hall at home. I would have to lean to Xavier out on the road plus the 6 in that one. But not rushing to the window to bet it. Another one I'm looking at. USF is up to -8.5. I don't want to lay that. TCU's went up and it's come back down. I see 7.5 in some places. That did pop up to 8 in spots. Houston on the road sometimes has difficulty. But I think defense travels. I like the under 139 in that one. And I don't know. I think Wisconsin laying 8.5 at home here. I think it's a touch too many as well. Looking at what am I looking at? Yeah, the Beavers. Give me Oregon State here plus the 5.5. Heading into LMU. LMU's 500 team at best. Laying 5.5, not where you want to be. Give me Oregon State in that matchup. And then give me UCLA. I love UCLA heading into Oregon. I think they whoop them there in that matchup in Eugene. 4. Strength of schedule. UCLA has definitely played the tougher schedule. And I think I've got them winning by 7 or 8 in that one. So give me UCLA. Lay the 4 in that matchup. Because Andy likes a little bit of mean green. And I get it. I see TCU. That number went a long way. If you're on the other side of that with Houston, you definitely got a way better number earlier on. Nothing has risen up. It rose up to 8. And like I said, it's come back down on that one. Texas sucks. Hey, they're 5-1 as a dog there, Mr. Weskers. Getting too many points. Give us Texas plus the 7 in that one. But hey, let's head on over to the ice. We got 3 on the card. Small slate today. If I'm guessing the way the NHL rolls, we got 3 today. How many we got tomorrow? 12? 16? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 NHL games on the card for Thursday. So loaded NHL card on the Thursday action. All right, let's get to this NHL card. As alluded to, we got the Rangers in to take on the Islanders. I believe this is one of these back-and-back spots. Yep. Little battle in New York going on Wednesday night. It kicks off, and then this is the first of the back-to-back. They'll switch venues, head to MSG, play again tomorrow. And this one, always pretty good matchup between these two squads. I'd sprinkle on a little bit of OT. I think sometimes these games do need a little bit of extra time. So 16-minute draw might not be a bad play there. But for him, I'm going to take a shot here. Give me Ottawa. I know it's Reimer in goal. I think they teased everybody. Said, expected maybe Allmark's going to make his return for Ottawa there in that one. But I'm just looking at this number. I think the bet number tells you all you need to know. Colorado at a minus 140. What? That's the funky line in the NHL of the day for sure. They got Colorado only a minus 140 favorite. They're trying to juice in on Colorado. I'll take Ottawa to get the job done. It's just both these squads played some pretty good hockey. Last 2 games, both teams dominated, only giving up a goal, and they whooped their opponent. I believe Ottawa was a 7-1 win over Vegas in their last matchup. So they've been lighting the lamp. So, Ottawa, you look, after allowing 2 goals or less, 47-7 is his Ottawa squad. So I'm going to take a value play there on that one. And also in that game, what am I looking at? I got a couple player props for everybody as well in these games. We're going to take Trocheck to get an assist on a nice plus 110. He's done that in 4 of the last 5 games. And then we're also going to take Lehkonen to get an anytime point. That's only a minus 115. I think he gets us a point in that one. He's done that 4 of the last 5 games. And then we're going to take Dvorak to get us an anytime point as well. 3 little player props in the NHL. And hey, we always post hockey. We're always here to cover the slate. Tune into the happy hour. If you're new to the happy hour, you see Monday to Friday, 5:15 p.m. Eastern. We got you covered on all the sports action here that goes on during the week. And definitely, I'm sure as somebody said in the comments below, you can definitely find me posting some NHL action around as well. So definitely go check it out. As first period, I just thought that number just could be. I don't like the Avs here in the spot. Not touching the Avs at all. If you would like to take the Avs in the first period there, Nicholas Yanny, more power to you, but I'm going to take the Sens. Just give me the Sens of the full game. I know everybody's trying to find an angle to get on the Avs. Yeah, this guy. Hell no. The book tells me that why are the Avs so cheap? When you get the Avs on the cheap because they're on the road in Ottawa. Ottawa beating Vegas 7-1. I don't know. My number says that I'm going to take Ottawa here in this spot after a pretty good defensive outing against a Vegas squad. This is not a bad team. They ever score 7. You look at what the Avs have been doing. They've come down to earth. Definitely come down to earth. I think this price is way too little, trying to hoot you into on the Avs. Nope, not this guy. Not drinking the Avs Kool-Aid today. Should be a good hockey game, though. Looking forward to it. But hey, that brings us to the player prop game in the future. as always. And then maybe the parlay, whatever we got for you here today. I got something for you today. And then we got my best bets, which are over at TonySpicks.com. Quick link is in the description. If we head on over to TonySpicks.com, we'll see what we got rolling today. I got a bunch rolling today. Love today's card. We got some NHL action. We got some NBA action. Got my college basketball Gold Star play of the day as well. Smashed it with Alabama yesterday, so looking to go back-to-back with it. We got, what else we got? My NHL Bottle Rocket play of the day. Smashed it with the Sharks yesterday. Love that best bet of the day. You can scoop that up there as well. And then I've also thrown in an NHL triple. I've got a college basketball triple. And most of those best bets, college basketball and NHL, are both included in that triple. Or, hey, jump aboard. It's that time to jump aboard something long-term. NHL's been good. NFL's been good. We got the Super Bowl in a little bit. Definitely college basketball. Time to start heating up as we put a little more on us on these conference games. So definitely jump aboard. Hit the link in the description. Join me. Let's continue to crush the books in 2026 together. All right. What do we got? Let's do a mixed sport here today. First one, we're going to throw in Ottawa on the money line. What else we got? We're going to throw in, as I said, we're going to throw Texas plus the 7 in college basketball. And then NBA, we're going to take the Utah Jazz plus the points. That's going to be our 3-teamer for today. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for joining me today. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Nicholas Handy, Southpaw. I know it's not bad. You should see the box. You name a hand, I might be able to pull it out. So definitely. Thanks, everybody. In baseball season, I don't have the exact number, but hey, it's right around the corner. We'll be covering some baseball. Knock it out of the park there. And the 2-3 zone, hey, once that WNBA starts rolling rock around, we'll have it covered on the 2-3 zone as well. So definitely. Hockey was rough last night. Ooh-wee. I didn't think so. My best bet, my biggest play was the Sharks, and they came through. Their Suns. Suns definitely. They were the parlay buster there yesterday. Were the Suns. But hey, thanks everybody. Shout out Andrew, Nicholas Handy, Mr. Weskers, John as well, Adrian. Good luck with your bets, Adrian. Piper's Patio. See, tough one. I don't know either. Coin flip. I'm going to enjoy it as a fan. I don't want to get involved or tangle with that one. Power Creator. Kelly. Should be a good one. I don't know. Is Michigan or Michigan State there tomorrow in Friday's action? Should be a good one there. Michigan State college basketball. Looking forward to that one tomorrow. Look ahead, and that one should be a good matchup there as we head into the weekend. Another loaded slate. So enjoy Wednesday's action, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Good luck with your bets. Be friendly to the neighbor. Hold the door. Do a good turn daily. Take care, everybody. See you again soon. And as always, don't forget, take a look at the Look Ahead show with Alessandro. And then the Night Moves with Ramon. On the night, in the night hour, the witching hour. It depends what part of the world you're in. If you're on the other side of the country, you're just waking up, having your coffee. Tune into Ramon going down Thursday's slate. Have yourself a good way, everybody. Good luck with Wednesday's action. Let's get it. See you soon.